Good morning, it's day 21 of my through hike. I just left Derek Knob Shelter. Officially been out here for 3 weeks, which is super exciting. I'm crossing 200 today, and I'm not going to be filming much for the rest of the week until I get to Standing Bear because my battery bank is dead. So F's in the chat for me. My friend and I roll initiative every day for how the day is going to go because she's got a D20. And yesterday when I discovered this, I had rolled a nat 1. So that feels like a nat 1 to me. And I will do a recap of this week, just using my journal entries once I get there, and I'll keep you updated. Good morning, it's day 22, I believe, of my through hike. I just left the Mount Collins shelter. Yesterday I was able to get a bit of a solar charge from Trash Man and Tough Cookie, so thank you to those two. And the environment the last couple miles before Clingman's Dome yesterday and today has made me so homesick for Acadia. It's just these beautiful, lush, moss-covered pine forests. And I'm heading down to Newfound Gap today and then beyond, because I'm not going into Gatlinburg actually. Got enough food to get me through.
Like at the shelters and stuff.
Oh yeah. And
like,
try to get people in it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you'll remember.
Yeah.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Good morning, it's day 23 of my through hike. I just left Peck's Corner Shelter. Got the worst night's sleep of my life on trail, and now heading out into the Smokies, where, if it's gonna focus, it's a bit of a winter wonderland out here today. Got pretty cold last night, and this is the proof. Everything's covered in frost and ice, and it's gorgeous. Good morning. I believe it's day 24 of my through hike. I'm exiting the Smokies today, so taking a hike up from Cosby Knob Shelter to Mount Cammerer, and then zipping down to Standing Bear, where my friends are actually picking me up, and we're gonna grab dinner. And yeah, I'm really excited. I get to charge my phone and my battery bank, get to take a shower, and I'm gonna do either some hand laundry at Standing Bear, or my friends might let me use their laundry machine. Made it to the Mount Cammerer lookout tower, or lookout this morning, and it is magnificent up here. This is absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend this side trail. It's a little long, but it's an easy side trail, and I'm really glad I did this. cute. Hi. Oh, I am blessed. My people.
Hi.
Good morning. It's day, I believe, 25 of my through hike. Might be 26. I will correct that in the text. But, pardon me. I just left Standing Bear Farm and Hostel. The place gets a rep as a party hostel. I didn't experience that while I was there. I think it might have been because the party guys were out that night, but it was still a wonderful place to stay. The party guys were very fun this morning. I went to get Mexican with my friends last night who I met while they were raft guiding in Glacier. I was in housekeeping. One of them is still raft guiding, one of them's in college. So, love my girls. We had a lot of fun. And now I'm just walking back down to the trail. I'm gonna climb today because that is what we do every day out here. Haven't been filming much because my phone storage is full, but it's been also an emotionally rough day. Terrain's been tough, had a big climb this morning. Got to the shelter, which is maintained by the Carolina Mountain Club, who is phenomenal. They were out today. I love them. Love you, Carolina Mountain Club. And now I am trying to make up lost time, push on to the next shelter, because I'm trying to get to Hot Springs in 3 days, and I can't really afford an 8-mile day if I'm doing that. We'll see how this goes. Right, heading up to Max Patch. Definitely about to get rained on. 2.7 miles to the shelter because we are not allowed to camp at Max Patch, and we're not gonna camp at Max Patch. I don't know if I'm crying because of the wind or the views, but holy shit, Max Patch is just gorgeous. I don't know why people camp up here though, it's windy as hell. Good morning, it's day 26 of my through hike. I just left the Roaring Fork shelter, gonna do 14.7-ish today to get to Deer Park shelter right before Hot Springs. I did beat the rain last night, just barely. And yeah, so really cool thing about that shelter, they had a little plaque in there that said that the area had been planted with blight-resistant American chestnut trees, which I learned a little bit about recently. They are chestnut trees with a wheat gene introduced, so they're slightly more acidic and therefore resistant to the American chestnut blight, which if you haven't heard about, I'm gonna link the Wikipedia article down below. It provides a really good overview of what happened and why it was so devastating. So, really cool little thing that I was excited to see. Well, it's officially snake season. I saw my first snake on trail, and I am deeply, deeply, deeply terrified of snakes, so you know what, I hate snakes. I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna just watch where I'm walking more, because they're good for the environment. They really are. They have an important role to play, but I just don't want them anywhere near me. I don't know if you guys can see him, but there's a garter snake just looking at me here, and he's being a smug little bastard because I'm yelling at him to move and he's not moving. So we are now at 2 snakes in 1 day, and I am not a happy camper.
It's a big one. I'm about to show it this way.
Good morning. It is day 27 of my through hike. I'm hiking the 3 miles into Hot Springs this morning. Hot Springs does not currently have power because of the windstorms the last 2 days. And as of yet, Duke Energy does not have a timeline for when it's going back on. They said they've got crews out now. They're going to be doing assessments this morning. And they'll have a timeline for us by this afternoon. Hopefully, it's not for my Nero and my Zero, because I do have some phone calls I need to make tomorrow. But if it is, the Deer Mountain Shelter crew from last night is, I think, planning to split a shuttle into Asheville, stay in Asheville. And if that's the case, I'm going to see the new Dungeons & Dragons movie. Update from friends who left earlier and headed into town already. They got breakfast and they said that they were told that the power should be on by midnight tonight, so I'm going to stick it out and just basically spend another day living off my battery bank, which is pretty well charged right now. I should be okay. But yeah, heading into Hot Springs. I can see the town from the trail. Okay, not this specific stretch of trail, but I've been able to see the town.
I'm really frustrated about it. So I'm like, someone has my socks.
How many socks does this go?
Holler if you need some. I was trying to